Hi dears, hearty greetings to our English class. It is so great connecting with you all again. Today I am going to start our class with the daily routine of a small boy Vicky who lives in a village. He takes bath in the nearby river. He goes to the village school. He plays with his friends. He eats tasty and healthy food. These sentences tell us what Vicky is doing throughout the day. There are certain words that describe the action of Vicky. Hope you could guess the topic. Yes, in this class we are going to see the words that show the action. The action words. Yes dears, you are correct. I am going to introduce you to the verbs, which is a part in parts of speech. Understanding and using these words effectively is an essential part of communicating in language. Do you know children, verb is very important one. Like, can we survive without our heart? No, we cannot, because the heart is the generator of human body. The same way verb is to the sentence. We cannot make a sentence without verb. So, verb is the heart of the sentence and it is known as the soul of language. Each and every sentence in English contains a verb in it. Look at the sentences that we saw. Vicky lives in a village. He takes bath in a river. He goes to the school. He eats healthy food. He plays with his friends. These words like takes, goes, eats, play show the actions that are done by Vicky. We call those words as verb. Listen here, the verbs are words that show the action. In this picture, sweep, carry, serve, work, run, cook, eat, sleep, wash, everything is action. Not only that, there are so many actions around us. See here, reading, spinning, listening, swinging, sliding, dancing, eating, like that. All the actions that we do are called as action verbs. Now, it is your turn. Look at the picture and then tell me what are the actions are going on there. Yes, very good. Wake, brush, eat, play, jump, walk, write, paint, sleep. Yes, dears, very good. So, the verbs are words that show an action. You should know not only the action but also the state of being or the possession. Action denotes both physical and mental action. Physical actions like write, play, go, and mental actions like think, love, feel, etc. The state of being means the situation or physical or mental condition. See the sentence, I am happy. Here the verb am shows the state of myself. The same way in this sentence, the flowers are bright. This sentence tells how the flowers are. This is what state of being. These verbs are also called as linking verb, as they link the subject of a sentence to a noun or adjective. And the possession. Possession is what the subject possesses. For example, Vicky has a sister. Listen children, the verbs can be taken under different types like main verb and auxiliary verb, regular verb and irregular verb, strong verb and weak verb, transitive verb and intransitive verb, finite verb and non-finite verb, and also phrasal verb. Among these, in this video, we are going to discuss about the main verbs and the auxiliary verbs. One must know that the verbs are associated with number, person, voice, mood, and mainly tense in a sentence. Now, let us begin with main verb. Main verb is also called as the principal verb or lexical verb in the sentence. It shows the action or the state of being of the subject. For example, I speak English. We pray every day. John likes ice cream. Leela plays football. Madan goes to school by bus. The main verb is a verb which can stand alone in a sentence to make it meaningful. Here the verbs like pray, speak, likes, plays, goes stand all alone to make a meaning to this sentence. The next one is auxiliary verb, which is also known as helping verbs. Helping verbs are helpers to the main verb in the sentence and they always stand in front of the main verb. Especially these helping verb, they help the tense of the sentence to take place. For example, you are listening the class. Here, listen is the action that you are doing. So, listening is the main verb and are is the helping verb which helps us understand the timing of the action. Sometimes we use more than one auxiliary verb in the sentence. For example, Maran could have walked to school. Here, both could and have are helping verbs. Mostly, the auxiliary verbs bring no meaning on their own. They are necessary for the grammatical structure of the sentence. Now, the auxiliary verbs are divided into primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. We have three forms under primary auxiliaries such as be form, do form and have form. The be form verbs are am, is, are, was and were. Do form, do, does and did. Have form, has, have and had. So, totally 11 primary auxiliaries are there in English. Then the modal auxiliaries. These modal auxiliary verbs are used along with the verb to show the modality like ability, permission, request, possibility, necessity, suggestion or advice. These modal auxiliaries can be taken as modal auxiliaries and semi or quasi-modal auxiliaries. The words will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might and must are modal auxiliaries and ought to, used to, need and dare are semi-modal auxiliaries. So, totally 13 modal auxiliaries. Remember children, auxiliary verbs can be divided into two types, that is primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries can be divided into be form, do form and have form. Be form verbs are am, is, are, was, were. Do form do, does and did. Have form has, have and had. Then the modal auxiliaries which can be divided into modals and semi-modals or quasi-modals. Modal auxiliaries are will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might and must. Semi-modal auxiliaries are ought to, used to, need and dare. So, only 24 auxiliary verbs are there in English language. And we shall see the examples for these auxiliary verbs in the next video.